Hi, it's Adam from realitymanifestation.com. In this video, I'm going to be going through what you want to be cautious of before working with the subconscious mind. So by the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of the subconscious mind, and more importantly, when it comes to making changes within your own subconscious mind, you'll be aware of common pitfalls, so when you go to apply some technique, you'll have a deeper understanding to why it doesn't work if what you've been trying isn't making real changes on a subconscious level. With that said, let's get straight into it. So the subconscious mind likes to run off patterns. So a way of thinking of patterns is like habits, something we do on a habitual basis. So our subconscious mind likes to do something repetitively because it saves time and energy of having to recalculate what's the best plan of action to take, so it's not always having to rework out what to do. And also, it keeps the mind feeling safe as it meets our need for certainty, as we already know the outcome or likely outcome, or at least we believe this subconsciously, that the same repetitive actions will lead to the same results. So this function within our subconscious mind has served a vital role for our survival. However, as you can probably already tell, this can greatly limit us, especially if you're wanting to make changes in your life. But expanding on this, as this goes deeper than just your subconscious mind wanting to keep you the same to try and keep you safe, but it can also make it very difficult to reprogram with a more empowering habit or behavior or belief, as your subconscious mind will want to keep replaying the same programs, so to speak. So to give you an analogy of why quite often people fail to make changes, is picture a CD player and you've got a CD within it, and this represents a program, a habit, a pattern that's being played on a loop by the subconscious mind, and someone's wanting to install a new program, so to speak, a new habit, pattern of behavior, and they're trying to put a new CD on top of the existing CD that's already being played within the CD player. So if you was to put two CDs within a single CD player, is it going to play correctly or play how you want it to play? The obvious answer is no. So what you need to do first is remove the existing CD. So basically, you need to break the pattern of the current behavior, the current thoughts or emotions that you feel on a consistent habitual basis. If, for example, you have a pattern of feeling sad, depressed, and I'm not talking about having periods of feeling sad or depressed, or something's happened to you that's causing you to feel that way. I'm talking if this is a habitual emotion you feel on a consistent basis without anything even happening. This may be a state you've gone into that many times, your subconscious mind puts you into it habitually as a pattern. It just does it automatically out of habit. And just to make it clear, I'm not saying the reasons people feel sad or depressed it's always this simple, that it's just a pattern, or that there isn't reasons or more to it. I'm using this as an example, as it will apply to certain individuals, so I just want to make that clear. But continuing with this example, if someone consistently feels sad or depressed, and they're wanting to make a new pattern, a habit of feeling happy, joyful, grateful, and they may be able to get themselves to feel it moment to moment. But if they still have the same CD being played within the CD player, and they are trying to put a new habit on top of it, as I previously went through, this isn't going to create the desired result. So continuing with this analogy, if you break the pattern to a habit or behavior enough times, this is like taking out that existing CD and scratching the back of it enough times to eventually it's no longer playable within the CD player. So to give you an example you've likely experienced or seen in others, in your own pattern or someone else's pattern being broken, Have you ever known a time when either yourself or someone else was angry or upset and they wanted to remain that way, but someone kept making you laugh and they made you laugh enough times even though you wanted to be angry or upset, but eventually you couldn't stop laughing and then you no longer could feel sad or angry? You just couldn't go back into that previous emotion. So any real lasting changes on a subconscious level comes as a result of a break in patterns. If you want to know more about how to break your pattern and how to go through doing this practically to break your own patterns, I've already done a video that covers this in more detail that I'll leave in the description box down below. Now moving on, something else that's very important to be aware of when it comes to working with the subconscious mind is that our mind's two prime motives are to help us either avoid pain or to gain pleasure, with avoiding pain being the strongest driving force out of the two. So if you're wanting to get yourself to change your beliefs, change your habit or behaviour, you want to associate immediate pain to your existing behaviour and also immediate pleasure towards what you're wanting to change it to. And if it doesn't feel immediate, it won't motivate you subconsciously to make that shift. So you have to feel it and associate it that it'll cause you pain for not changing and pleasure to changing right now. This is something I first learned from Tony Robbins, and I share his belief in that. I believe that all behaviour on some level serves a positive intent. To give you some examples, you might have some self-sabotaging behaviour, such as if you want to lose weight, go to the gym more but you keep overeating and you don't go to the gym, you find some reason not to go. So this could be because on a subconscious level, you associate going to the gym with that you're going to be judged, and that being judged will make you feel less than, and that feeling less than will make you feel that you're not good enough to be loved. And this is actually quite a common example of why a lot of people don't go to the gym or stop going. So you may consciously think, why on earth can I not stop overeating or sabotaging my results? But subconsciously, your mind's doing its job in what it thinks by keeping you safe, by stopping you going to the gym and getting results. Or you may associate being in good shape or lower weight with people finding you more attractive or that you're better than other people. And you may associate this on a subconscious level, if that you're better than people with something, that people won't like you. This may sound very irrational, but this is how the subconscious mind works. And just to be clear, I'm not saying this is the reasons why everyone doesn't go to the gym or consistently eat well if they want to lose weight. They're just examples of how the subconscious mind can work. Now, continuing with this example, this individual would have to associate pain to overeating and how it's affecting them right in this very moment, and also immediate pleasure to being able to move away and to start eating healthier more consistently in order to create a change. One way in which you can do this is through questions, as questions are a great way of bringing what's in your subconscious to the surface of your conscious mind, and being honest with yourself and getting real with what results and effects is overeating, not exercising, having on the individual's life, or if you having similar experiences yourself or not losing weight, or you're consistently not doing what you know you should do for what you want at least, to what impact is it having on your life? Again, continuing with this example, someone may know logically, oh, it's negatively affecting my health, it's making me have to buy new clothes, my partner or someone may find me less attractive, whatever it is for that individual, they have to associate it emotionally. Otherwise, this won't be associated on a subconscious level and within the individual's nervous system to make the mind want to make them avoid the pain or to gain the pleasure. It'll just be a logical concept. which isn't what drives us to take action. I've done a video with a lot of example questions and a process to follow and go through. If you want to go through this for an aspect of your life, practically, I'll also leave a link to this down below. So to summarize this video, whenever you go off to do something in the future for making changes, reprogramming your subconscious mind, you want to 1. Be aware of any patterns you have that are being played out, so to speak, on a consistent basis, and be able to break them. And also, our mind's 2 prime motives are to either help us avoid pain or to gain pleasure. So again, if you're wanting to make changes, you need to associate pain to whatever it is you're not changing, and immediate pleasure to making that change. And if you want to know how to do this practically, I'm going to leave links to videos down below. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, if you could like the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Also share this with anyone who you think would benefit from this video, and also comment down below of any experiences you've had when you've had your pattern broken, or when you've made a change after you associated enough pain to not making a change. I hope you found this video useful, and I shall see you soon.